This week on Talking Pictures with Neil Rosen, we'll look at the new biographical comedy Dolomite Is My Name starring Eddie Murphy, the Brad Pitt outer space sci-fi drama Ad Astra, and the new biopic Judy with Renee Zellweger playing legendary singer and actress Judy Garland. Plus, we'll check out a new documentary about infamous lawyer and notorious fixer Roy Cohn. We've got all that and many more movie picks coming up. I'm Neil Rosen. Welcome to Talking Pictures. It's our monthly Critic Roundtable show where we debate what's worth watching and what's not when it comes to new releases, hidden gems, and Hollywood classics. Joining me today are Bill McCuddy from Gold Derby, Lisa Rossman from Signs and Sirens, and Mike Sargent from WBAI. Now let's start out with a look at a few new films hitting theaters this month, beginning with Dolomite Is My Name. It's a biopic set in the 1970s about stand-up comic and filmmaker Rudy Ray Moore, and it stars Eddie Murphy. Let's take a look at a clip.
All my life, people been telling me no.
Rudy, sometimes our dreams just don't come true.
A man slam a door in my face, I just find another door.
I want the world to know I exist.
You can write.
This ain't funny. And it ain't no brothers in it either.
If I get up in that light with my own movie, I could be everywhere all at once. Let's bring Dolomite to the screen.
The actors we hire, you're a bit doughier than them.
Doughier?
Mike, tell us about Dolomite Is My Name.
Well, Dolomite Is My Name is actually one of those films that you never thought, or I never thought would ever get made. I've known about Rudy Ray Moore just as a person of color, as a black person. I grew up, my dad had the records that I wasn't supposed to look at when I was a kid. But what's great about this movie is not only that it's, someone who persevered and finally succeeded, is that you get to see Eddie Murphy doing stand-up, Eddie Murphy being funny, and Wesley Snipes, who I think steals every single scene that he's in and makes you realize just how underutilized he is.
Well, for people that don't know, give a little background on what this is about.
And Rudy Ray Moore was a comedian, but he was a comedian who was not doing too well. Dolomite is sort of an old character that people used to credit as being the baddest of the bad. It's kind of wino jokes, for use of a better term. What he did was take all of that, those sort of urban myths about Dolomite, make himself the character, dress up like a pimp, it was the 70s, and that act did so well. It was raunchy, it was dirty, it was rhyming. He's been kind of considered the godfather of rap, and it became a huge hit. He made 7 films.
Lisa?
I actually really liked this movie, and I didn't walk in there expecting it. Part of it is the cast, you're right, it's just crazy good. Like Wesley Snipes is really funny, Titus is really good, Snoop, who's always pretty amazing actually in movies, is super, super funny as a record store DJ. And we always, I think sometimes because because Eddie Murphy has made so many bad choices over the years, we forget that he can actually really act, but he finds all kinds of melancholy and grit in the character that he's playing. My one issue, and it's real, is that for this movie's mostly about embracing outsiders and people who have a hard time fitting in, and yet it's got this weird strain of homophobia toward the one gay character in the movie that kind of bummed me out a little bit.
Well, I would write that off to the 70s. I mean, Rudy Ray Moore was
but the movie wasn't made in the 70s.
Rudy Ray Moore was homophobic, so that's the way it's portrayed.
It was gratuitously.
Look, you guys are bearing the lead here, which is that Eddie Murphy is back. He's back big time. This is the great grand Eddie Murphy that we knew from Saturday Night Live, from 48 Hours. This is a perfect vehicle for him, this Rudy Ray Moore guy. And what we haven't explained is it's a movie within a movie, because he has to go out, make his own records, and then has to make his own movie. The movie making is a big part of this film.
Really funny.
And like The Disaster Artist from last year, this is really, really fun to watch, because stay for the credits, you're going to see the real Rudy Ray Moore and some of the real scenes that they've recreated here. Netflix has a huge hit on their hands, and I'm really excited about this film.
This is Eddie Murphy's comeback year. I mean, he's returning to host SNL for the first time in like 35 years. He's going to be on that show.
Right.
He's going back to stand-up, and then he's in this movie playing a stand-up, and he's a riot in this thing. He's absolutely great. Listen, I'm sick of the family Disney-oriented Eddie Murphy, or even when he's serious in such movies like Dreamgirls, he's not funny. I mean, this is raunchy, Eddie Murphy, and it's a pleasure to watch this, especially in the guise of this character, Rudy Ray Moore, in the guise of character Dolomite, and he's great.
Well, it has a lot of heart too. There's a lot of heart in this movie. You said raunchy, and I don't want people put off by the fact that it's also really a joy to see this guy.
I was just going to say, there's a lot. I mean, basically, Eddie Murphy does everything in this film. Like, he's not just super funny. He has a lot of gravitas and a lot of beautiful sadness.
Yes, he infuses the character really with like a lot of heart and emotion in addition to being funny. And let's move on. Let's talk about the new sci-fi drama, Ad Astra. Lisa.
I'm yawning already.
Yeah, exactly. In this futuristic, not-so-thrilling thriller, Brad Pitt stars as the son of Tommy Lee Jones, who is a much-decorated astronaut who has gone MIA and may, in fact, be trying to destroy the whole human race, not to mention the whole solar system. Sounds exciting, no? Sounds like a lot of laser warfare? No. The entire film is basically Brad slogging to Neptune, where his dad may or may not be. And I find it amazing that the director is this guy, James Gray, who's I love and has done films like The Immigrant, but he here has made intergalactic travel seem as boring as traveling between like LaGuardia Airport and the Midwest with 3 connecting flights. The best part to me is the photography, which is beautiful, but I think some people are going to find a lot of depth in Brad Pitt's character. He's doing a lot of soul-searching and self-reckoning about intimacy. I found it pseudo-Freudian indulgence.
Mike?
Well, first of all, I admire what the film was trying to do. Okay, on the one level, it's sort of apocalypse now in outer space. On another level, he's trying to do an adult science fiction that deals with real themes and, make space travel not about lasers and fighting aliens and whatnot. I think he partially succeeds, but it keeps veering into being didactic.
Into being tiresome.
And a lot of close-ups of Brad Pitt, pondering. When you float in outer space, it takes a long time. And that's the problem with this movie. People float from thing to thing. The screening I went to, a public screening, 2 people walked out. So it's not everybody's cup of...
It's a soporific.
The best thing I could say about this movie is that it's visually stunning. It's beautiful to look at, but that is not enough of a reason to go to see this movie. Brad Pitt's character is emotionless. They keep taking his heart rate through it, and he's like, oh, you're very steady. I can't connect with this particular character because he's like kind of a robotic character. And nothing really happens, and then I'm waiting for the end, the big climax, which is like the last few minutes of the film, and when I watch the climax of the film, I'm like, that's it? I mean, there's no, as we talked about, there's no there.
It doesn't even answer.
Is that all there is?
Well, plus it doesn't really answer. I mean, you're not really certain what the whole point of the father-son relationship is.
That's the biggest problem, is the muddle, and by the end, your heart rate does not increase at all.
No, not at all.
But remember,
my heart rate decreased.
when you were stunned, you may have been asleep.
Well, I didn't sleep through the movie, but the movie is a snooze fest. Anyway, next up is a new satire called The Day Shall Come, which is in theaters, and it's also streaming on demand. Bill.
This was a South by Southwest festival favorite. It stars Anna Kendrick as an eager FBI agent Tana talking an underground leader of 4 people, Marchant Davis, into selling nukes to some skinheads. And by the way, as an aside, when you think of skinheads, you always think of comedian Jim Gaffigan. That makes sense. Listen, this is a really interesting idea. It's supposed to be a biting satire about how the government may be talking people into being terrorists when they aren't really terrorists. That's a cool idea. This is the same filmmaker that gave us 4 Lions a few years ago. But it's supposed to be based on 100 true stories, and I wish one of them had been funny.
Lisa?
Oy, this film. Honestly, maybe 10 years ago, this kind of cynicism masquerading as clever may have landed. But right now, to me, it landed with a big thud because it's too painfully true. And you can't make farce out of what is a living farce. And also, can I just say, the director's British, and I'm so done with British people attacking American culture when there's so much to tackle in their own country right now.
Well, I could agree with that, but I do think foreigners do have a perspective and objectivity about our culture that we don't have.
Sometimes.
But I do feel him being British, I wouldn't even call this a farce, because a farce is
It's a
broad.
satire. It's a satire.
It's such a mild, low-key satire that it's British and dry.
Yeah,
Not the ending. I mean,
Listen.
Yeah, the ending was like a really heavy-handed.
It was trying to make a statement at the end that I didn't
really
think
thought
it didn't earn that.
the actors
didn't earn
really
the-
Good satire is a very difficult thing to pull off. And although this is well-intentioned and it tries to look at corruption in the FBI, they did not pull it off here at all. And, I found it confusing at times. I didn't find it funny. I didn't think the satire worked. I think it's a misfire. Judy is the name of a new biopic that looks at movie icon Judy Garland near the end of her life in the late 1960s. Let's take a look at a clip.
What's the matter?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't. What? No. What do you mean you can't? There's an audience out there waiting to hear you sing.
My mouth's dry and it could fall apart.
Listen to me.
Judy! I can't.
You'll be fine. Now, on you go.
The movie focuses on the stage in Judy Garland's life when she's a broken-down alcoholic whose glory days are well behind her. She's strapped financially and in jeopardy of losing custody of her 2 kids, so she takes a 5-week concert gig in London to get back on track, where she often goes off the rails there too. Renee Zellweger plays Garland, and she's amazing. You know, she does her own singing, and although I was skeptical of anybody trying to sing like Judy Garland, she does a remarkable job. Her performance is what makes the movie worth seeing. There's flashbacks too of a young Judy Garland on the set of Wizard of Oz, which provides insight as to how she became a substance abuser, and consequently, you'll never look at that movie the same way again. Basically, Zellweger gets across the pain and neediness of the personality of Garland, who's a train wreck at this point in her life, and she embodies the character. Lisa, what do you think of the movie?
I think I agree with you. Renee's performance is wonderful. It's not imitative so much as emotionally authentic. There is a problem with this film. It was adapted from a play, and that's always a problem, you know, when you try to make a movie from a piece of theater. It has that kind of stagey, cagey overstatement of its point, which is namely that Judy's problem stemmed from being treated like a piece of property by the studio when she was young. I don't know how many flashbacks we needed to underscore that point. That said, the scenes in the present are wonderful, especially when she's on stage. And this is a small point, but the clothes are to die for. Very nice clothes.
Well, I agree. I think that Renee Zellweger makes the film. Her performance definitely is better than the film. I think it's a little meta because of all the work that Renee Zellweger has had done, where she doesn't look like Renee. She actually looks more like Liza now than Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, let's not go there.
I'm just saying, it was a little distracting. But I completely I didn't feel I was watching Renee Zellweger. I thought I was watching Judy Garland, and, you know, there was a lot of things they skipped over, and I had questions about.
Bill?
Well, I couldn't disagree more, and I'll tell you why. I'm a huge fan of Renee Zellweger, and I've seen everything. Cold Mountain, The Bridget, everything. Jerry Maguire. And there's just too much Renee Zellweger in this performance.
She didn't have you at hello.
I see
Really?
I see a lot of her tics, a lot of her squints, a lot of her... It doesn't take away from the fact that this is a really good movie, and yes, she's doing all of her singing live, which is a pretty amazing thing. It does what a lot of recent biopics does, which it takes a period in their life, which it did with Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, and we've seen with Marilyn Monroe. All of that's a good idea. The problem for me is that a lot of Renee is in that performance. She's not just embodying it, she's coming through. So I disagree with the rest of you that this is a great performance about Judy Garland.
Watch, she's going to get an Oscar nomination.
Oh, yeah, she's going to get an Oscar. Oh, yeah, she is.
I think you're wrong. I think she's great. I think she's great.
I agree,
I think
Neil.
she is great.
There you go. Well, the movie Judy follows a long line of biopics that Hollywood has done over the years that focus on famous musical entertainers. There are so many, and we're going to talk about a whole bunch of them. First, here's a look at a few.
If you want me to do something special, I'm gonna need my own band.
Okay, but you're gonna have to make it work, Ray.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Yeah.
Tell me you don't love me.
I don't love you.
Liar.
Say you want me to be his new singer.
Watch yourself. You know what they say about us.
Yes, Tim.
I think it's gonna work out fine.
Tell him, Mozart. Name us a German virtue.
Love, sire.
Oh, love! Well, of course, in Italy we know nothing about love.
No, I don't think you do.
China we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Bill, hit me with a music biopic that you like.
Well, before Gary Busey was crazy, he was Buddy Holly. He played the 20-year-old Buddy Holly.
That's right, before the motorcycle accident.
Yeah, before
it was
any
normal.
of that stuff. And he's really, really excellent. And you go back and look at this movie, you realize it really was all him. I mean, it's a very flat biopic by today's standards. There's nothing original in it. We'll talk about some better, more original ones in a moment. But this one is really all about Gary, and he's amazing.
Lisa, hit me with a biopic you like.
Oh, I love Walk the Line. Reese Witherspoon actually won an Oscar for her portrayal of June Carter Cash. This is it's about her marriage to Johnny Cash, and it's just such a lovely, lovely, smart, melancholy film.
Well, Joaquin Phoenix, who plays Johnny Cash, is incredible, and he does his own singing.
I know.
He sounds like Johnny Cash,
I
which is
know.
just remarkable, and it's, Mike, give me a movie.
I'd have to go with Ray. Ray was a great movie about Ray Charles, starring Jamie Foxx playing Ray Charles all through the years. And it really is a film that shows that comedians can really, a really talented comedian can make the transition to drama very well.
But I'll tell you that I interviewed Jamie Foxx for that junket for Ray, and he taped his eyelids down. He goes, "If I'm going to be Ray Charles, I don't want to. I want to feel like Ray Charles. I don't want to see while I make the movie." So he became Ray Charles, and it's a tremendous.
So many people think that's formulaic, and I say when formula works, it works great. And Ray is a great example.
And he deserved the Oscar for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to go with two films, a double feature on country music. We're going to go first with Coal Miner's Daughter, which Sissy Spacek won an Oscar for playing country legend Loretta Lynn, and it's about Tommy Lee Jones as her cheating alcoholic husband, and it's about her rise from poverty to superstardom. And you could tail that with Sweet Dreams, which is Jessica Lange playing country music icon. I love Patsy Cline.
Oh, I love her.
Patsy Cline, and she was the first woman inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, and she died tragically in a plane crash. And she gave us such great songs as Crazy and Walking After Midnight, and just she was terrific.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy.
I think that's a good tempo. Let's try it that way. Somebody bring me a beer.
Give me a movie, Bill.
Well, we said we were going to talk about some offbeat ones, and this one is top of the list for me. Love and Mercy was one of my favorite films a couple of years ago because it gets into Brian Wilson's head, actually two heads, Paul Dano and John Cusack, to reveal a perfectionist and a genius. I highly recommend this
What
film.
an overrated little slog of a film.
No, it's great. Give me a movie, Lisa.
I love What's Love Got to Do with It. I think Angela Bassett may be the only person around who could summon the voltage and the self-possession to play Tina Turner. And it's really her performance, as well as Lawrence Fishburne as Ike, that does anchor this. I agree, it's a pretty standard biopic, but their performances are out of sight.
Mike?
I probably would go with Straight Outta Compton. That was one of those films that came out of nowhere and really put F. Gary Gray back on the map and showed what a great actor, a great director he is. And interestingly enough, was written by Andrea Berloff, who just did The Kitchen, which tanked. So it's interesting that she would write something like this. I think it was really surprisingly good.
And you also were talking about Amadeus before we went on the air.
I did Amadeus. Amadeus is a great film. It's sort of a classic. Like, they don't do a lot of biopics on classical composers, and I still quote Amadeus to
And that was a play. You said earlier, most plays don't make the transition well, but Amadeus really
Milos Forman directed it. He's amazing.
I love that. I always remember that scene in Amadeus when Salieri toils for months on this composition, plays it for like, and Mozart comes in, played by Tom Hulce, and within like 20 seconds he makes the thing like 100 times better.
I just love the career of Tom Hulce. Animal House and this, and then he quits. That's his whole thing.
Behind the Candelabra, which was directed by Steven Soderbergh, where Michael Douglas plays Liberace and Matt Damon plays his lover. And it's such an amazing film in the sense that, first of all, it's the 60s and the 70s. He's playing Vegas, and the little old ladies who they have no idea that he's gay. But the guy even makes his lover, Matt Damon, get plastic surgery to resemble him more. So in essence, talk about being self-involved so he can make love to himself. It's crazy.
Now, Jack, I want to talk to you about doing some surgery on Scott here.
What? Fine. What would you like me to do with Scott?
I want you to make Scott look like this. Can you do that?
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I think I can do what you want.
Well, if you can give Rami Malek an Oscar for Bohemian Rhapsody, why can't Val Kilmer go back in time and get one for The Doors? This is Oliver Stone's most coherent, most straightforward narrative, and I love that film.
And since we're talking about all these biopics, the great parody on these biopics is Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Yes.
John C. Reilly plays Johnny Cash. It's just Judd Apatow and Jay Kasdan co-wrote it. And it's so clever and funny, and his song parodies that have double entendre. Just really, after we're talking about all these things, that one's great. Anyway, that's a look at some music biopics. Now, there's some more new movies to tell you about. Let's start with the latest from acclaimed filmmaker Pedro Almodovar called Pain and Glory. Lisa.
This is, yes, the latest and possibly the most autobiographical film by Pedro Almodóvar. It reunites him with Antonio Banderas, who always, I think, delivers his best work for the Spanish director. And in this movie, he plays a gay director who's riddled with physical ailments and regret, and he's trying to make peace with his past while also, I don't know, becoming a heroin addict. It sounds unlikely, but this is an Almodóvar film. And it's also, ironically, one of his most restrained and reflective films. That said, it is of course shot against a backdrop of wildly energizing and beautiful color, which is one of the things I love most about his movies. And Penelope Cruz shows up as his mom in younger
What a
years.
She's She's never in any of his movies.
Yeah, but she's.
Nor is Antonia Banderas.
No, I
so
know,
we're gonna
but
get sarcastic.
They're both so wonderful.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike. Yeah.
Well, no, I agree with you. I think what Almodóvar does is he just kind of casts a spell. At a certain point, you're watching the movie, you have no idea where he's going to go, because he's just got you in his grip, and I just really enjoyed.
It seems like a movie he's always wanted to make, too. I mean, it's male-centric as opposed to so many are female-centric, and this is about him, basically, and so for that reason, I think everyone should see it.
You know, it might be his best film. I mean,
So beautiful.
You certainly... I mean, you care deeply for this character that Antonio Banderas is playing, because he's so riddled with physical ailments that he can't do the thing that he wants to do the most in life, the only thing that makes him happy, which is making movies. And I think it's probably Banderas's most deeply layered performance. And the film is shot, it's beautiful to look at, especially those flashback scenes with Penelope Cruz. All right, there's a new documentary called Where's My Roy Cohn? Mike.
Where's My Roy Cohn is both a fascinating and disturbing documentary. It's about this man who kind of pulled the strings and was kind of a Machiavelli for a number of, let's just say, people we don't like, including a certain young real estate lawyer back in the 70s. And his called Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
And his edict was never back down, never surrender. And clearly, this has been adopted by Trump and many other people. He worked with Senator Joe McCarthy. He was an anti-communist. It's just a fascinating documentary, but also fascinating to know just how things actually get run in this government.
I think this film makes a fascinating and very convincing case for how Roy's sort of sinister, string-pulling sociopathy, which is based on bald and grandiose lies and his totally empty claims of patriotism, set us up for the political regime that we have right now. The way that he connects Joseph McCarthy all the way to Trump, it's bone-chilling. And I mean, just the fact that, let's talk about how the film takes its title from a Trump outburst in which he reportedly, basically he's saying this, where's my Roy Cohn, about the former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. I mean, wow, this documentary.
Yeah, I like this documentary a lot. There's a tremendous amount of found footage. He sat down with Mike Wallace. He sits down with, he says, in fact, that he has no compassion. He admits to that.
He admits to it.
This is a guy we know from Studio 54, from handling those guys when they were having legal troubles.
And the mob.
He's been mobbed up forever. If anything, it doesn't make enough of a case about it lays out the Trump stuff, but it never goes after Trump himself. I would love for him to have tried to say, I tried to get Donald Trump to sit down with me, or any of the Trump people that have been associated with him. But that aside, this is a great, great film.
But that's the most interesting thing about the film, is the connection to Trump, and how even in the first two-thirds of the film, Trump isn't mentioned. You know it's there. Right. And I mean, and everything that Trump is doing, it's ripped from, it's as you said, Mike.
From the handbook,
Trump's the protege of Roy Cohn. It's ripped from his playbook. I mean, you know, never admit you're wrong. When you're found guilty of something that you're blatantly wrong about, spin it into a win, manipulate the media with sensationalist headlines. I mean, on and on and on.
Anything bad that happened to this guy,
break all the rules.
Back to the very first time he was on television and actually lost that first major case, he turned into a positive, which is exactly what Donald Trump.
Look, this guy enabled such illustrious figures here as, listen to this list: Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, John Gotti, and Donald Trump. And when you watch this, you say to yourself, imagine how America and the world would have been had Roy Cohn.
How about this? Imagine Roy Cohn with social media. That would have been a nightmare.
All right. There's a new comedy that's in theaters and also streaming on demand. It's called Corporate Animals.
Brandon's a human being. He has a family and friends and feelings. I mean, I know that this is a desperate situation, but if we lose our humanity, we've lost everything.
Let's take a vote. Who's in for eating Brandon?
Wait, what are we voting on?
Seriously?
Bill.
Well, you know, this
Comedy's a strong
stars Demi Moore as the CEO of an edible fork company who takes her staff
Edible
on a
cutlery, my friend. It's not just forks.
Okay.
Yeah, spoons and knives.
Put a fork in this movie because it's done. This is they go on away in a team building weekend and they get stuck in a cave. Ed Helms and Jessica Williams co-star. I'm giving nothing away when I say this turns very, very bad for everybody involved. And cannibalism is traded for comedy here. And you know, it's really hard to believe when Demi Moore has made such great comedies as G.I. Jane, Margin Call, Indecent Proposal, St. Elmo's Fire, and Striptease that she couldn't pull off comedy
No, exactly. I have really come to learn that when Demi Moore is in a cast, the film is going to be a clunker. And this movie, which at 89 minutes seems like it's
84.
84 million.
You stayed for the
No,
credits.
Right, it feels like 84,000
Right.
billion minutes.
Yeah, I was,
Oh
they're
my
trapped in a
God.
cave for 86 minutes. I felt like I was trapped in the movie theater. My wife and I watched this film, and actually she turned to me in the middle and goes, how does a movie like this even get made?
Demi Moore.
Get greenlit.
Demi Moore.
It's
And
not
Ed Helms.
funny.
Ed Helms
It's
should
not
know better.
directed well.
Helms produced this film.
Yeah.
What's he
He's listed
thinking?
as a producer.
And go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, what's bizarre is you go, okay, what would you classify this film? It's listed as a horror comedy. Now, it could be called a horrible comedy, but it's so bizarrely unfunny that you just sit there.
I'm with you.
It's sort of like you don't really watch it so much as like it's like rubbernecking.
Nothing
You
is
can't
funny
really
in this
believe
film, and it
you're
shows you
watching.
how Demi, as you said, Demi Moore's star has fallen, that she's actually taken a piece of junk like this. And
But she's always bad. The thing is, it's so unfunny, it's not even funnily unfunny.
Well, we're out of time. That's about
bizarre.
it. I want to thank my panel, Bill McCuddy, Lisa Rossman, Mike Sargent. I'm Neil Rosen. Join us next time on Talking Pictures.